Hi, everybody. It is July 31st. We are upon a weekend. We are at the end of the month. It's Saturday. My God, it is still just the year is plowing along. I just got back. We just finished doing a sound check rehearsal for the upcoming, well, for tonight's show, but also we're changing the set slightly for the show we're doing at closing out the tour on Martha's Vineyard. And because the great Carol Lee is finishing with us tonight, and then she's heading home, and so we've readjusted the set to take out the stuff that she was working on. She's such a badass singer. It's just like ridiculous every night listening to this girl sing. It was a totally pleasant surprise on this tour. I'd never met her before, and what an absolutely delightful hang, and what a seriously gifted singer she is. But we had a great show last night. It was towards the back of the venue. There was a bar, so it was kind of a noisy gig. I mean, if we were like a total bar band, it would have been fine, but there's a lot of storytelling and stuff, and you're hearing kind of people talking and stuff clinking away back there, but that's the nature of the beast, as they say. So we're going to finish up tonight. I think this will be it for Cape Cod, and then we'll be heading off to Martha's Vineyard, and then do that gig, and then I head home, and I get home Thursday night, and Saturday of next week, I think that's the 7th, is my Skype and FaceTime one-on-ones, and then the following Wednesday is going to be the next Clubhouse stream. I'm not sure if that's the 11th, but it's the Wednesday of the following week, week after next. And so we're setting that up. I just talked to Aaron, and we'll have that going. It'll be fun. I'm a little off schedule because there was just no time on the regular kind of routine of this out here to accommodate that, and especially the one-on-one stuff, because it's really hard to get a solid full 10-hour day, which is what those take at a minimum to do that. So that we'll be back on schedule for a while now. I was getting ready to do a song for you today, and then I thought, I wonder if I've done this before, and I dug back, and down around 120, I had done the song I was thinking of doing, about the 120th video. So I think it's time for me to really get serious about putting together a ledger of everything. A couple of people have sent me breakdowns of it all, but I need to print everything out and just have it right there, copious notes of what I've done so far, because now that it's up over 650 videos, it's really hard to keep track. And there's some stuff I don't mind going and revisiting because it was so good musically that I would love to visit them again. But for the most part, I'm trying to stay on the direction of things that really have not yet presented. But the other day I was listening to some stuff, and then it came back to me that I had been doing some things from the first Barefoot Servants album, which was really just, I love that album so much. I love playing with those guys so much, but it was really just a hard-ass blues rock driven album. And when we basically left the label, we kind of went, well, but let's have some fun. Let's just keep playing. And Ben Schultz had a really nice setup in his house for home recording. So we ended up making our second album at his house. Ray Brinker at that point, I believe, had left to start working with Tierney Sutton, and who he's been with ever since. And I was fortunate that at the time, Neil Wilkinson was living in Los Angeles. He's from the UK, and he and I toured for years and recorded with Veronique Sanson. So got him in to do the drum duties on it. So it's John Butcher on vocals and guitar, and Ben Schultz on guitar and all kinds of string things, and engineering, and myself and Neil Wilkinson. So I've found a file that had some stuff that was works in progress for the second album. So I thought I would go ahead and play a few tunes from that for you, just because it was really different than the first album. I mean, we were really looking at all kinds of directions. We had some things that were all the same vibe of the first record, but we were going into some real more kind of experimental things. So I thought I'd just go ahead and play a few of these things for you just to let you know what we were up to. And this is back, I don't know, this must have been around 95, somewhere around there. I think the first album we did was in 93. So here, I'm just going to play some things for you. Let's just be entertained. And then I'll head off to Wyke. So here's Pharaohs House, Barefoot Servants 2. Just some nice slamming fun stuff. I loved playing with these guys. But here's a whole other kind of mood. And this is called the Bells of St. Mary's.
Lisa lives in a one-room flat. Her rosary beads are on the door above the laundromat. And the habit upon her back is her own creation. So tell me, how does it feel? I guess they lock the gates to paradise. You can't buy a ticket at any price. And she says, I was just waiting till the bells of St. Mary ring for me. Won't you ring for me? Outlaw souls on the promenade with the Johns of the Holy Freak Parade. I know you try so hard, but the key is in your escaping. Baby, tell me how does it feel? Like hungry wolves barking at the moon when the high you had is gone too soon. Oh, but she says, I was just waiting till the bells of St. Mary ring for me. Gonna set me free. Well, you've been on your own now, baby, all these years. And all the men who just used you have disappeared. I was just waiting for the bells of St. Mary to ring for me. I was just waiting till the bells of St. Mary ring for me. They're gonna set us free. Just waiting. I was just
You know, I hear people like in the next door talking. I mean, no matter what these hotels are like, it's paper thin. Just people, might be some of our people. I don't know. So this is this mood, you know, it's just atmospheric and all that. And then here's a song called Dog Days. And the fun part of this one was when we were out on the 2004 tour with Phil Collins on the first final farewell tour, the wonderful Amy Keys singing with us. She took a bunch of these songs and she used them for her treadmill workouts. And this is one where she just got into working out too. She really loved this track. And it's called Dog Days. So here we go.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Somebody grabbed the dog and said, what? 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 Hey, man, it's raining. I was rolling in the cool grass, and I was walking down my street, when suddenly I saw a monster. Then I discovered he could see me. Well, I know you can do it. You're digging in the dirt to get through it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, mama. These are the dog days. Mama, right here and right now are the dog
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
These are the dog days. Mama, right here where you stand are the dog days. Ow. These are the dog days. Yeah, I said dog days, dog days. Oh, but what does it matter? There ain't no real dirt on your hands, and no jury would convict you. Yeah, I know they don't understand. And there's a bone buried in the barnyard. I'll be digging up that prize, digging up that prize. And I can tell by the way, I can tell by the way you know me. Yeah, I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah. I used to go in and see though. Amy was always just in the zone, just doing all kinds of workouts to it. She just loved it. What do we got here? Just do a couple more for. Here's another flavor. This is called Dream Fields. These are all early, kind of finishing them up.
Armageddon's coming, but I don't know when. The cathedrals and temples will shake and be reborn again. But I'll just sit and watch the fires glow, and I can take you if you wanna go. In the dream fields, in an open sky, can you hear me through an endless night?
I just really enjoyed it. I think, oh crap, hold on. I just hit a hot corner and shut off. I've got a song here that I don't believe we never even released. I really love this song. This is called Traveling Shoes. So here we go. Waiting for it to load up here. It's in a whole other file. We can just watch my beard grow. Amen. Oh.
I was stranded with Hank Williams on the AM radio. I was stuck outside a Sturbridge cause my car refused to go. And the next thing I remember, I could hear my daddy say, oh, come on now, put on your traveling shoes. Put on your traveling shoes. It's 500 miles to Mexico. You gotta put on traveling shoes. Now, Baja California is a lonely place to be. And I've been too long in the desert sun, another washed up refugee. You know, season one, season money, but it takes too much from me. Come on now, put on your traveling shoes. Put on your traveling shoes. You can leave your raincoat at the door. You gotta put on traveling shoes. Oh yeah, traveling shoes. Put on your traveling shoes. It's 500 miles to Mexico. Put on your traveling shoes.
It was a kick-ass band, I'll tell you. And on that one, Ray Brinker is playing drums on that one. Well, I think that's kind of it. Maybe I'll give you just a moodier one just to set us off here. Okay, why not? Why not? This is called Phases of the Moon.
Red sun, I feel your heat pouring over me, and I dream of 1,000 doorways inside of me.
I'm bowing my bass through that whole song.
Well, I'm addicted to that one desire for some peace of mind in the burning fire. And I wonder sometimes why it seems so damn hard when everything changes in phases of the moon. Alright. You know I wear the cloth of a holy man for the dear and departed souls who will never understand. Yeah, well, you're invincible for a little while, till the dogs who've chased you hard for miles smell the fear and the lies as they drag you down. I guess everything changes in phases of the moon. Alright, in phases of the moon. There ain't no mystics, mama. There ain't no prophets now. Don't pay a dealer for shelter neath an angel's wings. I guess everything changes in phases of the moon. Alright, in phases of the moon. Alright, in phases of the moon.
Barefoot Servants. I loved playing with these guys, and John's still one of my all-time favorite rock singers. He's just unbelievable, and he's got a brand new album out. And he moved back. He had his John Butcher's Axis. They were really huge in the Boston area, and he came out west, and we did this work. And then when it didn't happen, he ended up moving back to Boston, and I've gone back and done a little work with him there, but he just finished and released a new album, and it's killer. He's so good. It's just ridiculous. So I'm going to get running here. I've got stuff to take care of, and then I'll be heading back over for showtime. And so more than anything, I'm just going to be more emphatic about it. I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do, but this disorder, this disease is running so rampant now. It's the latest incarnations of it are so much worse than what we were dealing with a year ago. And, seeing doctors being interviewed who are sitting with people on their deathbeds begging for a vaccination at this point because they put off not getting one, and then they got the newest strain of COVID, and it's terminal for them, and the doctors just has to look at them and go, I'm sorry, I can't do anything for you because the vaccine's not going to do any good when you're laying here dying from it. So please, just for the sake of yourself, your family, your friends, your community, our community, get vaccinated. God, vaccinations have saved lives in countless situations over the years, from polio to diphtheria to smallpox to you name it. And all of a sudden, this one became the one that everybody's like freaking out about. But, I hate the idea of somebody dying unnecessarily. Life is too short as it is to do that. And then this, by not doing anything, it's putting all the healthcare workers in continuously in harm's way. And not only healthcare workers, but postal, fire, police, grocery work, anybody who's coming in contact with the public is being put in harm's way. And at this point, even if you've had your vaccination, you might still get this, but it's not going to be something you're going to be hospitalized and considered terminal over. So my heart goes out to all the frontliners who are working so hard, but I just wish everybody would get this over with. We are now falling behind the rest of the world in vaccination rates. And it's unnecessary. So try to do the right thing, and it's your call. It's your call. I know how I feel about it, and people are going to do what they're going to do, but the ramifications are deep if you don't do this. So take good care. Have a great weekend. I hate to leave it on that, but that's the reality of the world we're living in right now. So take good care. Enjoy the weekend, and weeks coming up, I'm going to get ready to go to work, and then we'll be pretty soon heading off to Martha's Vineyard. I haven't been to the vineyard in God knows how long. We used to spend a lot of time there with James Taylor from 70 on. We would rehearse there, work on his house, do all kinds of things. And it'll be interesting to go back and see it after all these years. But it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. And then I'll be home and then back to work. We'll be starting Susanna Hoff's album, and I've got another album project to do. And I think I'm heading to Houston to do a thing with a private with Lyle Lovett, and then our listening party for the immediate family. The notifications for tickets will be going out probably within the week, and it's going to be a fun evening of just going through the album and Q&As and talking about everything. So that's exciting. I'm really excited to be finally getting this thing, giving birth to this new album. Then I can start doing some of the stuff on here from the new album too, and show you some of the bass parts. I'll play along with a bunch of the tracks and stuff. So take good care, and I will see everybody soon. And mark down that the 7th is going to be the FaceTime and Skype day, and then I think it's the 11th, the Wednesday of the following week, will be our clubhouse meeting. I look forward to that. I miss it. It's been a little while now since we've done it, and it's really one of the highlights every month for me, is getting together with all of you. So till then, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.